Hi everyone, this is Space Toad and welcome to StarSpore 0.0.3 preview. In this preview I just want to show some of the latest features I've been working on. One is the local blueprint areas. If I click on blueprint here and go to the local blueprint, I will see all the ships that I designed on this computer. I can click on one of them. Let's see the fighter, for example. And as you can tell here, there are some properties, some characteristics of the ship that have been deduced from the design. Things such as the weight, its power, the amount of energy available, and such. The idea is that depending on the design that you do, you will optimize certain characteristic and then make a ship that will be better at doing certain things. This one is a fighter, so as you can tell, it's relatively small, it's not that heavy, and it's quite cheap actually. 806,000 currency unit should be fairly reasonable price-wise in the game. Now, if I go back and hit the station here, as you can tell, this is a lot bigger, a lot more. The mass of the ship is a lot higher, and the price is higher as well. To build one of those, I need 40 million currency units. Anyway, so that's one of the things that you will be able to do in this version, but the main point of creating those ships is to be able to fly them in combat. So let's have a look at that. I'm exiting the blueprint area and starting a solo scenario. There will be a few available to start with, but in this preview I'm just going to start on the main station. I'm selecting my ship and trying with the fighter. Now the first thing that I need to do is to actually leave this area as quick as possible, because last time I was hit and destroyed as soon as I logged in, but it seems like here the enemy spawned quite far. So let me start to explain. As I said, depending on how the ship is designed, is going to have different characteristics and it's going to be able to do different things. In particular, the location of the engines and the number of the engines will influence on the maximum speed of the ship as well as its maneuverability. So here I've got, as you can see, 4 engines that are quite far from the center. The purpose of that is to optimize turning left or turning right, and the engine that will contribute to the rotation will be activated when needed. As you can tell, if I rotate here, I just have certain engines that are emitting the smoke, which is the graphical effect showing that the movement is in process, the rotation is in process. If I go the other way around, other engines are selected, and it goes the same way for rotating this way, one direction or the other. As you can see, the number of particles here is quite high, but if I reduce the speed, I will have less particles emitted by the engines. So now I'm being shot by that turret over there. So that's one of the other differences from this version. You will now have access to 2 different kind of weapons. The previous one, which is now called plasma gun, and this laser thing, which looks a lot like the things that you have available in a game called EVE Online, if you know about it. Anyway, on this version of the ship, I've got both installed. Clicking on the left button of the ship, of the mouse, sorry, will allow me to rotate. And as you can see, I've got different design for different kind of weapon. Or actually, I hope that you can see that from this view here. So now it's time to destroy the turret over there. I've selected it. I'm going to click on the mouse to start shooting on it, and hopefully I won't be destroyed this time. And here I go. I've just destroyed this small turret here. Again, you can see the difference of scale. So this was a very small turret, but not too far. I've got the big space station here that I'm actually going to be closer to, just to show it to you. If I manage to survive the approach, it seems like it's going to be okay here. Okay, so I'm actually going to try to shoot here. Obviously, this is a massive station, so if I want to destroy it, I will need something more substantial than this little ship. So this fight is kind of hopeless here, but just getting closer to it to demonstrate the interest of having different scales for things. And here I'm getting closer. As you can tell, there are little turret here that can actually aim at me and try to destroy me. And here I go very close to this big base. So that's about it for this StarSpore 0.0.3 preview. I don't think there will be a release this week, probably next weekend, but waiting for that. Thanks a lot for having watched this video, and I hope to talk to you about this very soon. Bye bye.